Okay.
How the hell does Dr. Sorkin think we're gonna load all this crap into the chopper?
Dunno, but you better do it if you want to get on a good side.
Ah, okay. Well, thanks. You've been a great help. Hey, Oscar, was there any dirt on Dr. Sorkin in the mission briefing? If I'm gonna have to use the old Yoder charm, I'll need some intel.
Big-time protester in the 70s. Lots of
Really?
animal rights crap.
Oh,
Handful of arrests.
animal rights activists.
All of her InGen-related history is classified. Said to expect her to be a pain in the ass.
No wonder
It
she
said
said
that?
she's here for the
Between
dinosaurs.
the lines.
Huh. So she's an animal rights activist, and she's probably wanting to stay here just because she wants to take care of the dinosaurs. Oh, the poor babies. Oh, gosh.
Are you gonna do any work around here? What, are
Is
we
your
union
back
now?
acting up? What, are we union now? Oh, oh, nice. Very nice.
So, what'd you find out?
Looks like Dr. Sorkin wanted to turn this place into a dinosaur preserve instead of an amusement park.
Huh.
And InGen didn't go for it.
Of course he
huh?
did.
Why would they? There's no money in that.
Of course.
So Dr. Sorkin has a weakness for preserving wildlife. Good to know.
Uh-huh. We'll have to use that against her.
Ugh, smells like a barrel of wet dog hair.
Yuck.
I know, right? I don't get why dinosaurs eat that stuff.
And this...
I'm not moving these things. They look like they weigh a ton.
I think Dr. Sorkin said we're only supposed to move file boxes.
Oh, yeah. Well, good.
Yeah, good, good. Alright, nothing else here, so I guess now I gotta go back and use that knowledge against her about her past.
I mean, I
Well, I
knew
know- I can
Hammond
tell
was
that's
a
gonna be a
real
problem.
scientist, but someone should have seen this coming.
Why have I never seen this? I thought I knew every dino on this island. I wonder what the outside world's gonna think of all this.
I hate to interrupt, ma'am, but I really think we need to be going.
I'm afraid I can't, Mr. Yoder. Someone needs to tend to the dinosaurs during this disaster.
I'm sorry, Dr. Sorkin, but InGen wants all survivors back on the mainland as soon as possible. No exceptions.
Why can't it wait?
Huh. Hammond.
Listen, Hammond really made a mess of this place. You have no idea. There's no hiding his incompetence after this disaster.
Oh, wow.
Huh.
I didn't know he was gonna say that.
You have a point.
Well, yeah,
If you
let's
knew
just
how
hate
I
and bash
spent
on
my youth,
Hammond.
You'd be surprised to find me working in a place like this.
Actually, I do know.
Wouldn't this place be better off as some kind of dinosaur preserve? I mean, it's kind of stupid to treat these creatures like they're in some kind of circus, right?
Well, obviously that's true. If you knew how I spent my youth, you'd be surprised to find me working in a place like
You
this.
just said that. Well, guess what? I do know.
Someone needs to speak to the board about protecting these dinosaurs. You believe in animal rights, don't you? Wouldn't you put your neck on the line for them?
You're absolutely right, Mr. Yoder. But none of this matters if the board of directors...
I'm not supposed to say this, but I heard the board is going to hold an emergency meeting about, you know, new leadership. If you were there, you could act as a witness to the events that took place here.
Huh.
They'd have to listen to you.
That's true. I hate to admit it, Mr. Yoder, but perhaps you're right.
And our orders also mention an assistant?
David. Yes. I'm afraid David won't be coming back with us. He told him to stay away from the
Oh,
quarantine
Dr.
pens.
Sorkin, I'm so sorry.
Thank you. Now, before we go, I have some work in the lab that must be completed first.
Okay.
Dr. Harding, perhaps you and your daughter would like to assist me. I've been working on a cure for one of our dinosaurs' nastier genetic disorders.
Oh? Which one?
It's dietary. Right up your
Huh.
alley.
Oh, speaking of Harding's
Dr. Harding,
daughter.
we've done it.
And what exactly have we done?
Reverse the lysine contingency, of course.
Wait, what?
What?
InGen, Henry Wu,
She reversed
added a
it?
gene to the dinosaurs that makes them dependent on supplements and
Animal
amino
rights
acid called
activists. I
lysine.
knew this was going to be a
Without their
problem.
weekly doses, they'll all die
You
off.
cannot give that to the dinosaurs. They need to be contained. If any of them get off the island,
Okay, listen. I've been working with the Parasaur's behavioral program for months now. If I go back to the mainland to fight for this place, they'll all be dead before I can get back, along with all of my research.
Parasaurs?
Parasaurolophus. They're herbivores, generally safe.
Let me give the solution to them to see if it even works.
How many are we talking about?
Why don't you come out with me? See how much progress we've made with them.
Oh boy, this is gonna be a
Dad.
problem.
Fine. We'll go.
Cool.
I want to give a shout out to Daniel Whitecloud, who pointed out for me that the Dr. Harding you meet in the movie is this same exact Dr. Harding, and the Sarah Harding from The Lost
I'm
World, who
glad
is
to
Ian Malcolm's
finally have you
girlfriend,
out here,
is
Dr.
his
Harding,
other daughter.
Despite the circumstance.
So I was a little confused about that. About like, wait, isn't this his daughter Jess? Turns out he has more than one daughter, and the other daughter is an older daughter named Sarah, and it's of course the one who is Ian Malcolm's girlfriend, played by Julianne Moore in The Lost World. So anyway, the Parasaurolophus. I'm extremely pleased with the progress David and I have been making with the Parasaur behavioral experiments. Our hypotheses that the cranial crest was used for amplified sound communication has been brilliantly confirmed, but the coloring being used to identify various social cliques was something I was not fully expecting. I have been able to isolate their mating, feeding, and warning calls, and I'm excited to see how they respond to recordings of their own sounds. David has converted the area around the water tower to a holding pen and has rigged up an intricate speaker system for projecting their calls. This is science, the kind that can't be rushed with a checkbook. Oh boy. I'm telling you, this whole animal rights activism thing that she's on, that she's showing, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a big problem. Especially if she's a fanatic.
We've been doing some very interesting work with our parasaurs. Behavioral communication
The fact that she's wanting to cure the lysine contingency, which is like the fail-safe, you know.
You've interpreted their calls.
That's going to be a problem.
And I plan to use that to get them out of the pen.
Out?
Well, I'm not going to treat their water with them still in there.
How do we know there aren't any bad dinosaurs around?
Huh. Dino told me, or Dino told me? I don't.
I don't know, but the Parasaurolophus do. See that one? She's the lookout. She'll stand guard while the others graze. If there were any predators in the vicinity, she'd be nervous and emitting a danger call. But she's not. She's calm. Jerry, you can activate the speakers from there. Jess and I will set the various parasaur sounds that play through them.
I don't like this.
It's okay.
I don't like this.
It's safe, right?
The parasaurs will warn us of trouble before it gets close.
Yeah,
Stay
sure.
with Dr. Sorkin.
I have a feeling that's not going to be the case. That's not going to happen. We're going to get ambushed here. I know it. You just got that bad feeling like, oh yeah, sure, we're totally safe. Uh-huh. So let me guess, another kind of puzzle here?
So you can really speak dinosaur?
We've been doing behavioral tests using various parasaur calls, playing them through the speakers around the pen. We can't just shoo the animals out, but we should be able to manipulate them into moving using their own sounds.
Cool.
These speakers on the west side of the pen can be set to play a parasaur food call that will attract the hungry dinos. The speakers on the east control the mating sounds that will attract the more amorous dinosaur.
What about the big set of speakers in the middle of the pen?
Why would you make
Those
mating
emit
calls
the
if they're
danger
supposed
call.
to be
the
all
parasaurs
female?
will instinctively move
Unless
away
she
from it.
knew.
So
And
basically,
she
we
never
can
said
herd
anything.
the dinosaurs out of this pen using the speakers and their sounds.
I bet you she actually did figure that out and she just never said anything. She probably, of course, wanted Hammond to fail. That's my guess. Alright, let's see.
Need a quick reminder about how the speakers work?
Yes, please.
These speakers on the west side of the pen can be set to play a parasaur food call that will attract the hungry dinos. The speakers on the east control the mating sounds that will attract the more amorous dinosaur. The big speakers in the center emit a danger call that will scare the dinos away from it.
Okay.
If we want to move the dinosaurs forward, we might need to give them a good scare from behind.
Oh, we can use the danger call.
Good thinking.
Good thinking.
Dr. Harding?
Yeah?
Hold on. Nope, can't switch. Alright, let's see. So let's see what happens if I press triangle. The one there.
How do I turn on the speakers?
I'll have to tell your dad to do it when we're ready.
Okay. Huh. So I just got... So I can't have all of them go at once. I see. What about this? Let's have both of these. Alright, so now...
Dr. Harding?
Yeah?
West Side speakers, please.
Okay, so those two go over there.
Don't take this the wrong way, but isn't this kind of pointless? They're just gonna be eaten anyway, right?
Some will, yes. But others will adapt, find places to inhabit, mate, and carry on the species. A much better fate than being massacred in this pen.
But they can't mate. Dad said the dinosaurs on the island are all girls.
Well, you can never be 100%
I
sure
knew
about
it.
something like that.
I knew it! She knew it! She knew about the whole thing about them being able to change their sex from female to male. She knew it, and she probably never said anything.
Dr. Harding,
Yeah?
I need you to activate the East Side speakers, please.
East side. Okay.
Okay?
Do you think they'll really turn this place into a nature preserve after this?
Like Mr. Yoder said, that guy was lying through his teeth regarding the board. But it did give me a thought. This is a huge setback for InGen. Maybe Hammond's role as CEO isn't as safe as he thinks.
Alright. Now let's try this side. Here we go. So now... Actually,
Dr.
let's
Harding?
see,
Yeah?
let's see what happens if I do the center speakers.
Activate the danger speakers.
Oh! They went back that way.
How come that one never moved?
That one stands guard to make sure all the others are safe.
Even when there's a danger call?
The lookout's the one that makes the danger call. When there are predators around, she'll stand her ground, drawing attention away from the other dinos.
Alright, let's try this other
Dr.
speakers
Harding?
again.
Yeah?
Let's see what happens if I do the other ones.
East Side speakers again.
Looks like that one's going way over there. Okay.
So, what happened to your assistant?
Let's not talk about that right now.
Well, did you work with him long?
It doesn't matter.
Oh,
Wow.
Listen, he was a wonderful young man. And I am sad. I really am. But if I let that stop my work, then all these animals will die too, trapped behind the walls that we built. You understand? Dr. Harding,
Yeah?
West Side speakers, please.
Alright, so now they should go over to that side. There we go.
so I heard you were like a hippie protester or something in the 70s.
Where'd you hear that?
From Yoder.
The 70s were a tumultuous time.
No
I fought
kidding.
for what I believed in. And sometimes it gets you arrested.
You were arrested? And you still got a job as a, scientist?
Paleogeneticist. And yes, youth is the time to be reckless and test your boundaries. It's how you learn what's important to you.
You hear that, kids? Be sure to do, things that get you arrested in your youth. It'll help you figure out what to do in your life.
Dr. Harding,
What
Yeah?
great advice. Alright, now let's do the center speakers.
activate the danger speakers.
Hopefully this makes them go that direction, towards the gate. Yep, it worked.
That's it. They're out.
Good job, Jess.
Finally! Go forth and multiply.
Now the one standing guard's like, hey, where you guys going? I didn't say
Maybe you'll
anything.
be a behavioral scientist someday.
Maybe I will.
Oh boy. I'm telling you, something bad's about to happen. It's either gonna be the T-Rex
this is
or it's
why
gonna be
she was
like the
elected to be
Raptors or
lookout.
something.
What's wrong with her foot?
It's a broken toe. Feel free to have a look. I just have to do one more thing, and then we can leave.
Oh boy.
Lysine.
One thing.
If the dinosaurs have a
lysine.
fighting chance, they'll need this solution to survive.
I'm still not sure.
Jerry, this is my life's work. These are basically my children. I'm not gonna let these creatures die because some bureaucrat can't stand losing control. They deserve their own lives.
Jess,
I mean, I can understand that for the herbivores, you know, the plant-eating dinosaurs. That's fine, just as long as she doesn't reach a point where she wants to give it to all the dinosaurs, including like the
Dr. Sorkin?
T-Rexes and the Raptors and all the
Laura,
meat eaters.
what's
That's when
lysine?
it's like, no,
InGen,
don't do that.
Henry Wu added a gene to the dinosaurs that makes them dependent on supplements of an amino acid called lysine. Without their weekly doses, they'll all die off.
Don't tell my dad, but I got a D in chemistry.
Then today should be very educational. The solution we were creating at the lab will reverse this scenario, allowing the animals to live out their natural lifespan. We just need to get it into the main water supply.
Okay,
So
that
she's-
should be easy, right?
This is a big
You
responsibility.
mean the water supply
Jess.
that goes out to every dinosaur on the
I can
island?
handle it, Dr. Sorkin. I mean, Laura.
She's insane.
Okay, Jess, let's
The
get
water
started.
that like all the meat eaters drink too. Maybe this will explain why well, you would have to have seen Jurassic World to maybe get this.
I'm telling you, man.
But I think
almost
some
made me
dinosaurs
swear
from
off
this first
Chinese
movie
food
actually
forever.
made it to Jurassic
Yeah,
World.
right. I've never seen you refuse an egg roll. Ever.
I said.
How'd he turn
almost.
down an egg roll?
Besides, my date was hot. You remember the girl with the blonde hair, red scarf? What was her name?
I don't keep track.
Oh, you remember her? She was the one that was wearing the. Hold on. You hear that?
Uh-oh, the chopper. Someone's taking... Nina! Oh no, Nina's... Billy gone? Oh boy, this is gonna be bad. Come on, Oscar. Careful, Oscar.
Oscar! Land the chopper right now! No! Do it, or I swear I'll take you down right now!
Billy!
Oscar, get over here! I'll pull you in!
Oh boy. Come on. Come on,
Come
on,
man,
Oscar.
that's it!
Come on, Oscar. Ah. There we go.
Come on!
Come on.
One more!
Uh-oh. Nina! Stop it! Come on. Ah, come on. Yeah, there we go.
Tell that woman she's dead when I get in there!
Come on, Oscar, put those giant friggin' arms to work! Get in here!
Come on, man. Don't you ever do pull-ups? I mean, you look like you do. Pull yourself up. I know it's not easy, but come on. Look at those biceps. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Oh, Nina, you're in trouble now.
You're one stubborn son of a... Hey!
Someone grab.
No problem! You got this!
Woo, boy. Uh-oh. Nina?
Land this thing now!
Not gonna happen!
You were just telling her to land it. Now you're saying it's not gonna happen? Come on. Oh boy. Gotta pay attention. Oh! Nice. Got gold for it. Woo! She's out.
We good?
No.
Woo, boy.
Not so good.
Oh no! Nina, you idiot!
Is the water ready?
Yep, Lysine is now officially a part of this nutritionally balanced dino breakfast.
It just better be
Excellent.
for these
Now
particular
I just
dinosaurs.
need to get this water into the main supply and we'll be done.
I'm telling you, this
That's
is
it,
such a
Jess, we
bad
did it.
idea. I'm
Jess,
telling you,
come up here.
she wouldn't
I
mind at
want
all
you
if
to see
all these
this.
dinosaurs got out into the mainland and killed everyone. She wouldn't care. That's how animal
This
rights
is how nature intended these animals
fanatics
to
are.
exist.
Wow. With all the running away I've been doing, I haven't had time to really appreciate them.
Of course, I'm not talking about these dinosaurs, the herbivores. Of course not. Uh-oh.
Take it easy.
What's wrong with that one?
She senses danger.
Oh no.
Raptors!
Raptors.
Dad!
Jerry, run!
The Velociraptors. Woo, boy. Oh, boy. Here we go. It's raptor time. Oh, no! The Parasaur. Yeah, I don't think these things can defend themselves against raptors. Clever girl. Woo! Oh man, Woo! Come on. Oh boy, come on. Ah! Oh boy. Ah! Oh no! Run, Jerry! Oh man! Oh boy! Of course, this jumps right over the fence. Oh come on! I pressed it down.
Hurry, Jerry!
Ah! I pressed the wrong button.
Hurry!
Oh boy! Ah! Oh, come on! Well, it still went up even though I didn't press R1 first. I pressed L1 by mistake. Not bad, not bad. Although I would have gotten a trophy had I done it
Guess
flawless.
the old man still has a few good moves, huh?
You are lucky to be alive,
man.
Jerry. I've never seen anyone outrun a velociraptor before.
Where did they come from? What are they doing out here?
Must have escaped from the quarantine pen somehow.
Raptors are highly intelligent. They'll find a way up here if we give them enough time.
Yes! It's Yoder!
Yeah, but guess what?
Down here! Down here!
We have an issue with the chopper. And that's how the episode ends. The Jurassic Park drama. Woo! So, pretty good episode. We get introduced to Billy Yoder and Oscar, part of the rescue team, although clearly there's a lot more going on than they're letting us know about. You know, implying something is going to happen to the island. That's why they want to get everybody off. And now, of course, we met Dr. Sorkin. Yeah. She's going to be a problem, I can tell. This whole animal rights thing, her wanting to cure the lysine thing, you know. I mean, I'm cool with her, the idea of her doing that with all the herbivores. But the entire supply to all the dinosaurs, including the meat eaters, not a good idea. But then again, it's like one of those things where I'm not really sure if she cares. I don't know how much of an animal rights activist she actually is. If she's a fanatic or if she's just a casual one. But then again, she got arrested multiple times. That tells me she might be a fanatic. And the way she was talking about it, pleading with Jerry to do it, yeah, it may go to a bit of an extreme in that regard. And now, of course, the Raptors are now involved because they're out and about. So we had one brief sighting of the T-Rex in this episode. And we had that funny segment with the car, with the ride. And Nina, well, she's not looking too good right now. things aren't looking too good right now. We don't know what could happen with the chopper, if they'll make it out okay. And of course, those three are trapped by the raptors. How is everything going to turn out? Will they escape the raptors? Will they survive the chopper crash? Find out next time. Same Neeks time. Same Neeks channel. But yes, we're halfway there, guys. 2 episodes down, 2 more to go. When we continue Jurassic Park the game, we will be doing episode 3. And we will find out what is going to be happening to our little group here. And again, I'm so glad I found out that Jess was actually Jerry Harding's younger daughter, and Sarah, Ian Malcolm's girlfriend, Julianne Moore's character from Lost World, is actually Jerry Harding's older daughter. So at least there's some clarification for the confusion that I was wondering about while playing this as well as Lego Jurassic World. So, yeah, you know, a couple of segments there, I'm glad I was able to get the trophy about the conversations and such. Let me turn this down a bit. So, yeah, a couple of trophies I could have gotten, you know, like doing some of those segments flawlessly, like the running away from the raptors there to the water tower. If I had done that flawlessly, I would have gotten a trophy. Same thing with the ride. I messed up a couple times here and there. But if I hadn't, I would have gotten trophies for it, so... You can, of course, can always check the achievements and trophies, you know, on whatever platform you're playing it on. So... I have a feeling also, if you remember those dinosaurs from the beginning of this episode, the ones with the glowing eyes, we still haven't really found out what those are. I have a feeling we'll hear from those later. We'll hear from those later on. But, like I said, this is the end of episode 2. And when we come back, we will be starting episode 3 of Jurassic Park the game. Stay tuned.